country. First and foremost, who are who can we call youths, or who do we think are the youth in our country? The youth, a youth or youth could be anyone from 18 years and above, 18 years to 40 to 50 to 60 years. So in this case, youth are the most essential people in our society because they are capable of making every aspect of life in the country. They could be ministers, they could be parliamentarians, they could be presidents. So that's why youth are so important in any midst, especially in our country, Sierra Leone. But today there are many factors affecting our youth in Sierra Leone, and especially drugs is ravaging many of our youths that we are losing. We are really losing many youths in our country. And the percentage recently, due to the drug abuses, the percentage of youths that have died is so immense that the youth population is really derailing. And we need to do something about that. And we need to talk about it. And me having the opportunity of being in the House of Star, I can't just sit down without saying anything. So that's why I just decided to put something in place and just give a piece of advice and debate. It's not a debate because I'm the only one, and to just give a presentation about youth, the factors affecting youth. The first factor that is affecting youth in our country is illiteracy, lack of education. Many youths in our country, about maybe 60 to 70% of youth are illiterate. The illiteracy in our country is so immense amongst youths that they don't have good educations because some of them leave school at Form 1 or Form 3 or Form 5. Mostly they stop at Form 1 level or even Class 6 level. And that is not enough to empower yourself or to build up yourself for the future. Because without illiteracy, if we could have like 70 or 80% of youth education, I think that could have been a big boost to the nation. But illiteracy is one of the problems that is affecting youth. And if you don't build up yourself as a youth, what do you think you will be in the future? Because there will be some point in time that you'll be out of your parents' house and you'll be living on your own, or you live a family life with your wife and children. And after you don't have enough education, and you won't have job if you don't empower yourself, or you don't have a good education. What will you think will happen with you? What will you think will be beneficial? What post or what position you think you will attach? So illiteracy is one of the essential problems that is disturbing our youth in the country, because the youth should be thinking of having a good education in order to be a good elite, in order to prepare themselves for a better future. So in this case, illiteracy is one of the problems that is disturbing our youth in the country. Secondly, is drug abuses. Because without good education, without good foundation, without having a good job, you understand, the youth are so frustrated. They became frustrated, and in the end, they will end up taking drug, which is so dangerous to their life, which will harm their lives. And recently, we are having like over 40 to 60% of youths dying along the streets due to drug abuse. The drug abuse has been escalated that it affects mostly the youths in the country. So drug abuse is another problem that is affecting our youth. So how can we get rid of those? How can we contain that? How can we get rid of the drugs in order for the youth to stop taking them? Recently, I know that or we've seen the government has made a series of efforts trying to curtail the um, the importing of drug habits in our country. Thank you, Mr. Governor, for that. I think with stopping the importation of drug habits in our country could help the youth to have a positive mind, to have to think of a better future, to think of having a job or having a vocational job or any training job in which they could build their life. Because taking drugs all of their life could jeopardize. That could jeopardize their life without having anything beneficial. The third thing I noted here is laziness. Laziness also is affecting our youth, because many youths in our country don't want to work, even if the government or other sectors provide job opportunities for them. Laziness is also a big problem in our society, because even having some youth could be well educated, but they don't want to work. They just depend on their parents or depend on friends or depend on people to give them something to live on, or something to eat, or something to build up their life. You need to go out on your own, try to bring something on your own. You need to work. There are works out there. We know that it's limited. It's really limited for every youth to work. But for the ones that have the opportunity to try to have a better life in the future. So laziness is also one of the problems that is affecting our youth. I know that
What? Exclusive. I had that people when you face it.
because with the percentage of youth that we have in the country and the percentage of job opportunities, I know the government is trying to provide more jobs. There are also private sectors who are also
Goodbye, goodbye to my trusted friend.
Queen B from the bird. I love you, Queen B.
I don't taste bulky so come on. You they don't kiss so much as skin.